Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Welcome back to my channel. It's been a while that I haven't made a video on GNU Radio itself, and we're going to discuss a very core concept in GNU Radio. In general, let's call it downsampling, or we can also call this how does most of these SDR receiver works. So I'm gonna walk you through with this flow graph that actually tells me that how does an SDR receiver actually takes a signal and brings it down to DC. Because this is the core idea, because SDR receiver generally has 0 IFs, which means it doesn't like perform as a normal super heterodyne receiver, rather than it perform as a 0 IF receiver, which is a very common architecture in software defined radio platforms, including HackRFs and USRPs and things like that. So in order for me to demonstrate this, so this is basically a flow graph. So I have a random source that is generating random samples, 1000 samples, and the minimum value is 0 to 256. So this is just acting as a random source. Same thing here. So I'm taking two different random sources and I'm going to combine them together. And the main idea is to actually combine them together and look at a composite version of this signal. So we're going to look at the pre-composite version, then we're also going to look at the composite version of this signal and how to bring that actual signal down to your DC 0 IF, to bring that down, and that is performed through downsampling. So I'm using a PSK modulator. So I'm using a 4 constellation points, which means a QPSK. And this is being defined here in this variable right here, if y'all can see this. And the next thing is, let me just make it even bigger. So this is being done here. So, and everything is left as is. Gray coding, yes. Digital encoding is yes, sample rate is SPS, which means this is being controlled by the sample rate variable right here, SPS, which is 32 samples. And here I have another PSK modulator, same thing, QPSK. I'm been generating QPSK, which is ×2, which means this one is going to be much wider. Having a sample per symbol 32 is going to be much wider as compared to this, which is narrower. I have 64 samples per symbol. So more samples per symbol here and less samples. So this is going to be much wider version. This particular one, the bottom one, is going into a frequency translating FFT filter. Now this filter, what it does, it uses a function called FIR, which is available in GNU Radio Companion, allows you to actually design your own filters. So the first part is actually your decimation. So decimation, I left it at 1. This can do a couple of things. It will actually shift your signal. It will also downsample your signal as well. So here I'm just using this as a filter, FFT filter. So this is that filter. And this input is going into an add block. Now, after this addition, what you will get the composite version of this graph. You will see that adding this, it's actually performing frequency division multiplexing. You have multiple signals coming in and you're getting a single output out. That's what it's doing. Definitely, since I'm running a simulation, you got to have a throttle block. And then after throttle block is going into a frequency sync. Now, the signal hasn't, because I haven't performed any decimation here. The first point, 1 is actually a decimation point. I haven't performed any decimation yet. So this is where the downsampling will take place. This is where I'm going to perform downsampling, which is actually the main function of your SDR using a decimating filter. Now my sample rate is actually 100 kilohertz. By having a decimation factor of 4, which is a decimation factor of 4, right here, this is being controlled right here. So if I have 100 kilohertz of signal coming in, and if I perform decimation, so 100 divided by 4, that would actually give me 25 kilohertz. I gotta match the sample rate. So whatever 100 kilo samples coming in here after decimating filter, this is going to be 25 kilohertz, which is going inside of this. That's why I have changed here my bandwidth to be 25 kilohertz as well. Here, I haven't changed it yet because I'm looking at the entire thing, a non-composite version right here, which is going to be my RF spectrum. So this flow, after adding these two symbols, I am seeing those two signals together. But by performing it, I am actually downsampling it and bringing it down to DC at 25 kilohertz. And same thing, this signal is also going to walk through. It's also being decimated here with the decimation factor of 4. And then I'm visualizing the signal at 25 kilohertz of bandwidth, which is actually going to be your sample rate as well, new sample rate as well. So this is basic the flow graph. You have two PSK modulated signal going into a frequency translating block, then going into a decimation factor, the decimating filter, and you're bringing down to a DC value. So this is the basic idea regarding this flow graph, which is actually performing downsampling using a QPSK signal. So once I run this, let me run this simulation. So this is a spectrum where you're seeing two different signals. All right, you have a signal which is right here at 35 kilohertz, and then you're also seeing a signal somewhere around here as well. So this flow graph is actually this flow graph right here. This is coming in. This is being not decimated because I'm not using any decimation function, and is going into a throttle block, and this is the RF spectrum. Now, the second graph that you're seeing right now, which is this, the blue version, the blue one is actually this, which is being decimated. All right, and this is what is being filtered out. So the red one that you're seeing right here, this is actually coming in from your filter, and which is being decimated to 25 kilohertz. So this is that second graph. So if you were to see this, so this is actually the composite version of this, and so this is gone, and this is this graph. All right, so we can bring them together by moving the filter. I can turn on my filter, and I can bring this closer. I can have both of these guys. By changing the frequency, you guys can clearly see this, that this is coming together. And so this is where the downsampling is taking place. So you can bring them closer, 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 closer. Let's see. Almost bring it down to DC. This is what you should observe when you downsample the signal. So this is the basic idea behind all of these SDR receivers, which are generally available to us, and that's what they normally do when you receive your first signal. It doesn't actually bring it down using a mixer rather than using an IF filter. It actually brings it down to downsample it at a 0 IF or DC. So I hope you find this video to be helpful. If you guys have any questions, just leave it in the comment section. And please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. And thanks for watching.